Hello and welcome to next tutorial of Nafhaa. In this tutorial, we'll be covering company setup. So what is company setup? Company setup is the global settings for your portal. Though each of the module have their independent settings to configure some options, company setup offers global settings which will be applicable to all the portals, all the modules throughout all your portal. So how to access company setup? It's located under the settings section, the first option company setup, or you can just find it from the search section. So just type in company setup and Nafa will highlight you and find you the company setup link. So once you click on this will be your landing page. Here you will be able to see all the companies listed in on your portal. Yes, all the companies, because Nafa offers to use a single portal for your multiple businesses, multiple companies. So in single portal you can define your multiple companies and set the configurations as per your companies. So let's start. Here you'll find a default one company added into your subscription, which will be a primary company. Here you will be able to see the types, and rest all you can add multiple secondary companies. So this is the search option to find if you have multiple companies. You just type in the company name and Nafa will filter that company for you. Refresh column picker. Column picker is the thing where you can just choose what view you want for your company setting module. Like if you don't want the slogan column, just hide it from here. So these are all visible columns, these are all hidden columns. So slogan column is hidden. Okay. Then if you make any changes here, you can save them. Then you can restore the company settings if you have backup of your company settings. Here you can see the other settings. We'll cover this part in the next tutorial. But yes, this is some important but technical part, and we'll be covering this update schema part in some another tutorial. And here you'll get the I button which displays your current configuration, and you'll be able to see how many companies you have added here as showing one total records. Okay, so just let's open this company. I'm just clicking on the type or name of company, and it is showing the basic page or the basic detail section. Here we'll be adding company name, company print name, slogan, address, city, pin code, state. Okay, your Google Maps, your location URL. This is important in some modules where a WhatsApp message or a SMS or sorry, email will be sent for the location, so that your customer can click on that link and they can just directly navigate to the maps, and it will show the route to your customer to come to your location, office location. Then what's your basic currency, uh, phone number, then fax number, email address, business terms, company type. If it's pneumatics, finance, or liquor, you can opt it or just leave it blank if it is not applicable for your if your business is not listed here. These domains have some specific configurations which are auto applied. Rest, if you are not selecting, the general basic accounting or bookkeeping settings are auto applied. So if you want to display your company name on this navigation bar, you can just opt for this setting. If you have SSI number, you can add it. What's your taxation type? Like if you are from GST from Indian continent, or single slab taxation like VAT or GST, you can opt for it. If you are from Middle East or UAE, you can opt for this single slab taxation. Then GSTN or VAT-in number, PAN number, CIN number, EIN number, VAT-in, if specific VAT-in number. If you want to enable VAT before discount, so you can apply it here. So your VAT will be calculated before applicable of application of discount, and then discount will be applied. Okay, then you can add your multiple banks for select the bank for this company. Like if you are having 5 companies and 5 different bank account for each of the company, so you just select the bank, and that bank will be automatically selected and printed the details on the invoices whenever you are making an invoice for this particular company. Like if you are having company one and there is a bank one, company two, and bank two, then whenever you are making a sales invoice in company one, automatically bank one information will be printed on your sales invoice. And it's applicable for other modules also. So here there is an option to enable multi-company mode. As I was saying, telling that multi-companies can be defined. So just select, and Anafa will ask that in which all the modules you want to enable the multi-company. So there will be a detailed tutorial on how multi-company works, how to add transactions, how to see the MISs for multiple companies. But as of now here, you can just tick for enable multi-company, and you can just by default all modules will be selected for multi-company option. Like if you want to make a sale purchase with multiple companies, just opt it. So while making a sale purchase, Nafa will prompt you that in which company you want to make this or book this sale or purchase, like that. So as of now, just this much information is sufficient. We will be covering multi-company in a separate tutorial. So I am opting for a multi-company. Settings, in settings you have many of the settings, like as I said that many of the configurations will be global. So like if you want single taxation, no header footer, enable TPCP, how is your stock type, like is it a single location or a multi-location, then expected closing date in all the modules if you want, in applicable modules, place of supply to be enabled or disabled or made compulsory. Then where the financial year begins, so does it begins in April or January or in another month. So if you want to enable the go down management, enable strict inventory. Strict inventory is which where it will not allow you the negative stock. Okay, then automatic responses in various modules, enabling SLA. So there are many of the settings here. Like if you have Scrum management, if you apply Scrum management, so enabling Scrum management will enable the Scrum timings while punching the attendance. If you want batch management, if you want save confirmation dialogues on each of the transactions. Okay, so restrict quantity in decimal, like uh, if you want to have quantity in decimal like 1.5, so you can enable it, or you can disable it by making it only to the whole integer. So it depends on your business type solely. If you want to have the approval mechanism in all the transactions, so if you want to have one stage or two stage approval, just enable them. And if you enable, it will ask, do you want to have email notifications on approval, kind of thing. So we'll be covering again approval mechanism in separate video. Okay, then you have print formats. We have a different video for this, how to select for a print formats. What are print formats? So print formats are the formats in each of the individual module. Like if you are seeing for a quotation, there will be a default template. So what is default template? So your quotation preview will look like this. It will take some time to generate the preview. Mm, okay, it's not showing. We will see. There is a separate tutorial which shows how to view the templates and how to change them. So you can just opt for another one, and you can just click here on view itself. So it will show how your template, how your quotation print will look like. Okay, there is again some dynamic option that this formats can be even changed while we are making the transaction. Okay, then if you sorry, want to enable the loyalty program, royalty program, these are separate sections, and they will be covered in another tutorial. But you can enable the loyalty management for your customers or the channel network, and the royalty management also. uh, then transportation email are required in transportation module. If you want to enable sticky notes, then Nafhaa chat, then some payroll related things. If you want to enable QR code payment for your customers, so just add the account number and IFSC code, and there is an option to enable QR code. Just enable it, and you will be able to see the QR code printed on your quotation or invoice or proforma, and customer can just directly scan, and that payment will be transferred to your bank account through UPI payments. So this is for the uh, QR payment part. So you can add the account number and IFSC code directly. So even you can enable recurring orders, like in your business, if one invoice is made, and the another invoice is to be made automatically every 1 month or 6 month or yearly kind of thing. So you can enable this recurring invoices for sale. So while making a sale invoice, it will prompt that whether to make this invoice automatically recurring for every month, every year, or every 6 month kind of thing, or a quarter kind of thing. There is very flexibility given into this. recurring. Then comes the prefixes and suffixes part. So if you enable this, there will be automatic prefix and suffix added for your numberings in this all modules. Like if you enable prefix and suffix in quotation, and if you add that while making a quotation, that prefix and that suffix will be automatically added. Even this prefix and suffixes can be changed every year. So suffix and prefix can be different every year, and NAFA will take care of that according to the financial year. There is a different tutorial altogether for how to set prefix and suffixes, and how to print, and how to check them, how to change according to year. So this many are all the modules where you can set the prefixes and suffixes. Then headers and footers. Headers and footers, here you can upload the company logo, then the headers and footers for each of the module. Like if suppose we are checking for quotation, so select the header. What should be the header size and footer size? Do you want a border to your header? Then what should be the border size, and what should be the border style? So this many of the customization options are given for header and footer. And same, you can upload the footer image, the height of that, footer width, how much you want it on a print of that particular quotation. Then authorize signature for quotation. Same settings will be applicable for all the modules. Wherever you are going to print something, there you can upload your footer, header, define the styling for your header, footer, border style, size, how much height you want for the header, how much width you want for the footer. So all these settings can be given here. Again, there is a different tutorial which will be covering this in detail. So it will show how to upload, how to check the previews, etc. Okay. Then signatures, like as I said that you are going to print quotation, print pro forma, print challan. So if you want to have the image automatically added of your signature, you can upload it here. Apart from this, there is a digital signature facility in Nafhaa that too is covered in the different section of this tutorial, of the tutorials, other tutorials, where you can upload your digital signature, and your transaction will be digitally signed. So your digital signature will be included into that transaction. And this is the another one where you can upload the images of your signature for the specified module, because like signing authority for business development would be different, signing authority for the bookkeeping would be different. So you can upload the different signature for different sections, and those signature will be printed automatically on your print. So this is a different thing from a digital signature part. Going ahead, there are some integration settings given, like Nafhaa offers how to integrate other applications with Nafhaa. So Nafhaa offers open APIs with Nafhaa, so with your portal, so you can integrate Nafhaa easily with any of the other application with the Nafhaa API. So data from Nafhaa can be fetched on other applications, and other applications or your websites even can send data to Nafhaa for leads, or invoices from your e-commerce website. So for this, your settings would be done here. So for as of now, just integrations are possible, and these are defined in this company settings. So each company will have the different settings for integrations. We have another tutorial which covers how to integrate APIs, how to enable APIs, how to enable the tokens and their expirations, so you can easily integrate uh, mm, other applications with Nafhaa. So we have covered most of the things in company setup. Now I will click on update. Update, and it will show what are things are compulsory which are not filled up. So I'm just adding any as of now and saving. So if you recall, there is no this new company addition button. So now if you see, I have just enabled multi-company over here, and when we click save and we click on refresh, I will hit the refresh button. So now the multi-company option will be enabled, and you will be able to define new companies from here. So now this is your primary company. You can go ahead and define new companies into your portal. Okay. So other companies will also have same fields, and you can define the multiple companies. Okay. So Thank you for watching. This was all about company setup and how to define multiple companies. And we will see you in other tutorials. Thank you.